Hey, but can you just talk about how great it was just to see the performance that DeMarcus Cousins gave?
It was really, really good. I mean, he did it. He did it all. He rebounded. He defended. He scored. He made four threes. Um, you know, he just had a great game, and his physical presence on both ends of the floor is hard to deal with. I mean, it's as you see, fighting out there with Boban, and then trying to deal with Willie Cauley-Stein and his roles, and he did a great job of it. And when things were teetering, he was the one who solidified us and either made a big three or got a big offensive rebound putback and that sort of thing. He played a great game.
Jonathan Fagan.
Obviously, he hadn't been shooting well for the season, but especially last night. But the way he had been producing in other ways, were you confident that the shooting would come around?
Yeah, I mean, my thing is the shot quality. He's a worker. He works conscientiously at his three-point shot. So I knew it would come around. We just had to make sure that he was getting good quality shots and shooting them. And he did that tonight. The shot quality was good, and he made them. And that's just a testament to who he is as a worker, because he didn't get down on himself for having a few bad games. He came back, got more shots up, and made 4 out of 8 tonight, which was needed.
Thank you.
Christos Saltis.
Hello, Coach. Do you believe that this performance tonight was the most completed performance of the Houston Rockets this season? And how could you describe the defense on Luka Doncic tonight?
Yeah, it was a very complete game for us on both ends of the floor, especially on a back-to-back. Really good trip for us, especially on the defensive end. That's where we've been harping on and really talking about and making sure that everybody's on the same page defensively. When it comes to guarding Luka, it's really hard. He's just so good. And if you go over the pick and roll, he's going to put you on his hip and put you on his back and shoot the little floater. If you go under the pick and roll, he's going to shoot it. If you try to trap him, he's going to find the open man. He's just really, really hard to guard. That's why he's one of the best players in the NBA, you know, and his pick and roll game has been, since he was a rookie, like right at the top of the NBA, because he's so big, and his greatness is in his passing, but he's also really able to use his size and score in the paint. So defending him is hard. As you saw, he had 26 points in only 29 minutes, and we really had problems guarding him.
Adam Spollen.
Stephen, being able to get through this game and knowing that you have an off day tomorrow and then you'll start to get some more bodies back for practice on Monday, does getting these 2 games, does that just increase the level of excitement that you have around this group?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. We were shorthanded. We've been shorthanded most of the time, and have been finding ways to win. Found a way to win last night, and then had a complete game tonight. And this is something to build from. And like I continue to say, we're trying to get better every single day, whether it's a walkthrough, a film session, a game. And that's what we did. We played pretty good last night and then won the game, and we played better tonight. So, yeah, this is something for us to build from and enjoy tomorrow. To actually have 2 days between games, it will be nice, so we can enjoy a day off tomorrow and then actually have a real practice on Monday where we won't try to tax them too much, but we can get to the details a little bit more. And coming off of 2 wins in a back-to-back situation, it's a lot better to go into a practice and let them see the fruits of their labor being, coming to fruition. And that'll be Monday's practice. Is really just kind of hammering home the things that we have done well and the things that we can do well.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, what was the adjustments made to stop them from the three-point line, especially Tim Hardaway Jr., and you all kept them to 20% shooting from the three-point line tonight?
We missed some. He had some open shots that he just missed. But we were trying to stay home as much as possible, trying to not let Luka draw us in so he can make plays to his teammates and make them, play to their strengths. So tried to stay home a little bit more when Tim was in the game, and Luka was scoring, so that was kind of, I guess, the game plan. But we knew coming into the game what a wild card Tim can be, and especially as he goes, if he has a really good game, they usually win, and that was one of the messages that I had to the guys pregame.
We'll take two more. Ben DeBose.
Coach, is Mason Jones giving you something to think about as far as potentially becoming a rotation player? I know you have a lot of guards whenever everyone gets inevitably healthy, but what is he showing you with this opportunity?
Showing me he's ready. He's a confident kid, and he should be, and that's why he's good, because he's confident, and he's not afraid of the moment at all, and he can get us organized, bring the ball up the floor, run plays, and score the basketball. And to have a young kid who can come in and not be afraid of the moment, especially in times where, like tonight, where he had to come in and really solidify us or not allow the score to go down. That's a tough position to be in as an undrafted rookie, but he's not afraid of the moment at all, and I trust him. So, it's a good problem to have. We do have a bunch of guards, and there may be times where he's kind of in and out of the rotation, but this time has shown me that he's ready, when I need him, and that's most important.
And last question, Mark Berman.
Steve, I need to ask you one non-game question. Tuesday, it'll be a year since Kobe passed. What are your thoughts about that?
Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, that's just a sad day and deal. And the fierce competitor that he was, and he holds a special place in my heart because of his relationship with his girls. I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old daughter, and I love them to death. And you could see that love that he had for his daughters when you saw him with them wherever it is, when he was coaching them, or the last game that he went to, he and his daughter that passed away with him. They came to our game at LA when Luka was playing, and he spoke to Luka, and they passed by, and it's just crazy to think that he's just not here anymore. And he did so much for the NBA, and made girl dads a thing, and that's pretty cool. So he's missed.
I'm sorry, Coach. We have one more from
No
our
problem.
beat writer who's on deadline.
Yeah, no problem.
Jonathan Fagan.
How did John look to you?
He looked good. He the first thing he did is got us organized. He has a very good way of making sure certain guys are getting shots and attacking defenses as he sees it. So he and I are getting on the same page as far as that's concerned. So I can kind of let him do his thing a little bit more. And as far as his speed and quickness and that sort of thing, it looked like it was pretty good. We tried to keep him around 20 minutes, and I think that's what he played. And it'll be definitely a work in progress as far as him ramping up, but definitely a good start.
Thank you.